Welcome to Aptitude for Placements, and my name is Ranjit. I have conducted this aptitude training program at various engineering colleges all over India, and every year thousands of students get placed by attending this aptitude training program. Here you will find all the questions that are commonly encountered in most of the aptitude tests. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of these tests. So just familiarize yourself with all these questions and you will have a clear advantage when you attempt your actual placement test. Let's start. Find the angle between the hands of a clock in degrees when the time is 4:10. So first we'll find out the angle when the time is 4 o'clock, and after that we'll find out the angle when the time is exactly 4:10. So I'll draw the clock like this. You have 12 here, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and here you have 9 and finally 12. So first we'll find out the angle between the hands of the clock when the time is 4 o'clock. At 4 o'clock our hand will be here and minute hand will be here. Then what will be the angle? From 12 up to 3 this angle is 90 degrees, and between 3 and 4 this angle is 30 degrees. Angle between any two successive hours is 30 degrees. So exactly at 4 o'clock, from 12 to 3 the angle is 90 degrees, then between 3 and 4 is 30 degrees. So altogether the angle will be 120 degrees. And you can see that the angle is actually decreasing. As I had said earlier, the angle between the hour hand and minute hand, that angle it continuously changes by 5.5 degrees every minute. Every minute it will change by 5.5 degrees. Maybe increasing or maybe decreasing, but it will change by 5.5 degrees. Now at 4 o'clock, the minute hand is before the hour hand, behind the hour hand, so the angle will be decreasing. And in 10 minutes, how much will it decrease? Right now the angle is 120 degrees. Every minute it will decrease by 5.5, like that for 10 minutes. So minus 10 into 5.5 degrees. Every minute it will decrease by 5.5 into 10 minutes. So 55 minutes it will decrease. So 120 minus 10 into 5.5, 55. So that 120 minus 55 you will get it as 65 degrees. So exactly at 4:10 the angle will be 65 degrees, option A. Find the angle between the hands of a clock in degrees when the time is 3:02. So first we'll find out the angle between the hour hand and minute hand when the time is exactly 3 o'clock. So we can draw the clock like this. You have 12 here, 3, 6 and 9. So first we'll see, look at the situation when the time is exactly 3 o'clock. Our hand will be here and minute hand will be here. Now exactly at 3 o'clock our hand is here, minute hand is here, and this angle will be 90 degrees. So the angle will be 90 degrees at 3 o'clock. And from 3 to 3:02 what will be the change? Then we can find the angle when the time is 3:02. As I had said earlier, the angle between the hour hand and minute hand, that angle it continuously changes by 5.5 degrees. Every minute it will change by 5.5 degrees. And in this case you can see that the angle is actually decreasing because the minute hand is behind the hour hand. So every minute it will decrease by 5.5 degrees, and like that for 2 minutes. From 3 to 3:02 it is 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes it will decrease by 2 into 5.5. So the angle will be 90 minus 2 into 5.5 is 11. So when the time is 3:02, the angle between our hand and minute hand will be 79 degrees. That is option D. Find the angle between the hands of a clock in degrees when the time is 10:10. So first we'll find out the angle between the hands of the clock when the time is 10 o'clock. and then we'll find out the change from 10 to 10:10, and then we'll find the angle. So I'll draw the clock like this. You have 12 here, 3, 6 and 9, and you have 10 here, 11 and 12. Our hand will be here and minute hand will be here. So first we'll find out the angle between the hour hand and minute hand when the time is exactly 10 o'clock. Between 10 and 11 is 30 degrees. Angle between any two successive hours is 30. Between 11 and 12 is also 30. So 10 to 11, 30, 11 to 12 is 30. So 30 plus 30, this angle will be 60 degrees. So exactly at 10 o'clock, the angle between hour hand and minute hand will be 60 degrees. And as I had said earlier, the angle between hour hand and minute hand, that angle changes by 5.5 degrees every minute. Every minute it will change by 5.5 degrees. And in this case, you can see that the angle is actually increasing because the minute hand is in front of the hour hand. It is increasing by 5.5 degrees like that for 10 minutes. That is from 10 to 10:10, 10 minutes. So in 10 minutes, it will increase by 10 into 5.5 degrees. 5.5 degrees per minute like that for 10 minutes. So the final angle will be 60 plus 10 into 5.5, 55. So that you will get as 115 degrees. So exactly at 10:10, the angle will be 115 degrees. That is option B. Find the angle between the hands of a clock in degrees when the time is 11:10. So first of all, we'll find out the angle between the hands of the clock when the time is exactly 11 o'clock. So I'll draw the clock like this. You have 12, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 and 12 here. So first we'll find out the situation when the time is exactly 11 o'clock. So our hand will be here and minute hand will be here, and this angle will be 30 degrees. That is, angle between any two successive hours is always 30 degrees. So angle between 11 and 12, this angle will be 30 degrees when the time is exactly 11 o'clock. Now we need to find the angle when the time is exactly 11:10. So after 10 minutes, what will be the angle? As I had said earlier, the angle between hour hand and minute hand, that angle changes by 5.5 degrees every minute. And in this case, you can see that the angle is increasing because the minute hand is ahead of the hour hand. So it is increasing, and every minute it will increase by 5.5 degrees. And from 11 to 11:10, 10 minutes. So every minute it will increase by 5.5 degrees like that for 10 minutes. So 10 into 5.5. So at 11:10, initially it is 30 plus 10 into 5.5, that is 55. So the final angle will be 30 plus 10 into 5.5, 55. So the actual angle will be 85 degrees. So at 11:10, the angle will be 85 degrees. That is option C. Find the angle between the hands of a clock in degrees when the time is 3:40. So first we look at the situation when the time is exactly 3 o'clock. So I can draw the clock like this. You have 12 here, 3, 6 and 9 here. Now exactly at 3 o'clock, our hand will be here and minute hand will be here. Now from 3 to 3:40, know that both hour hand and minute hand will be moving. Hour hand will be moving half a degree every minute, and minute hand will be moving 6 degrees every minute. So never assume that the hour hand or minute hand is stationary. They are both continuously moving. However, for my convenience, I will assume that from 3 to 3:40, only the minute hand is moving. I will just fix the hour hand here. If the hour hand is fixed here, it is wrong to do that, but I will correct it later. If the hour hand is fixed here, assume that only the minute hand moves. From 3 to 3:40, the minute hand moves from 12 all the way up to 8. So if the hour hand is fixed here, then what will be this angle? Between 8 and 9 is 30 degrees. This half is 180, the other half is 180, so altogether 360. So this half is 180, already 30 here, so remaining 150. That is 30 plus 150, it will become 180. So this angle will be 150 degrees provided the hour hand is fixed here. But actually the hour hand is not fixed here. From 3 to 340, hour hand will be moving. So if you look at the hour hand alone, every minute, in 1 minute, it will move half a degree. So from 3 to 340, in 40 minutes, actually it will move 20 degrees. So the hour hand is not stationary here. In 1 hour, it would have moved 30 degrees. So in 40 minutes, it will move 20 degrees. So actually the hour hand will move 20 degrees. From 3 to 340, it will move 20 degrees. So the angle will be 20 degrees less than 150. It will be 130 degrees. Hence option C, 130 is the right answer. Find the angle between the hands of a clock in degrees when the time is 4:30. So first we look at the situation when the time is exactly 4 o'clock. So I'll draw the clock like this. You have 12 here, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 9 here. Now exactly at 4 o'clock, our hand will be here and minute hand will be here. Now know that from 4 to 4:30, both hour hand and minute hand will be moving. Never assume that the hour hand or minute hand is stationary. Minute hand will move 6 degrees every minute and hour hand will move half a degree every minute. So both hour hand and minute hand will be moving. That is from 4 to 4:30. However, for my convenience, I'll assume that the hour hand is fixed here at 4 o'clock. It is wrong to do that. I'll correct it later. So if the hour hand is fixed here, from 4 to 4:30, assume that only the minute hand moves. Minute hand moves from 12 all the way up to 6. So if the hour hand is fixed here, then what will be the angle between the hour hand and minute hand? From 4 to 6 is 1 hour and that will be 30 degrees. And 5 to 6 is another 30 degrees. So 4 to 5 is 30, 5 to 6 is 30, so 30 plus 30, this angle will be 60 degrees, provided the hour hand is fixed here. But actually the hour hand is not fixed here. So if you look at the hour hand, every minute it will move half a degree. In 1 hour it will move 30 degrees. So 4 to 4:30, in 30 minutes, actually it will move 15 degrees. So every minute half a degree, from 4 to 4:30, in 30 minutes it will move 15 degrees. So actually it will move 15 degrees like this. So it will move 15 degrees. So the angle will be 15 degrees less than 60. So 60 minus 15, you will get it as 45 degrees. So if the hour hand is fixed here, then the angle will be 60. But in 30 minutes, from 4 to 4:30, in 30 minutes, the hour hand will move 15 degrees. So the angle will be 60 minus 15, it will be 45 degrees. So the exact angle will be 45 degrees, option C. Let me briefly explain how to prepare for your aptitude test. First of all, you need to familiarize yourself with all the questions that have been worked out here. These are the questions that keep on repeating in many of the aptitude tests. After that, you need to attempt practice tests. According to me, you need to attempt at least 10 practice tests before your actual placement test. Here, I will be giving you 10 practice tests, and these practice tests will be ideal for you to improve your test scores. The 10 practice tests are available at a cost of only rupees 200. So all that you need to do is make a payment of rupees 200 either through Google Pay or through PhonePe or through Paytm, and you will receive the 10 practice tests. The details of the payment comes next.